दोहा प्रिय लागी ही अति सभी मम भनिति राम जस संग। दारू बिचारू की करे को बंदी मलय प्रसंग। श्याम सुरभि पै बिसद अति गुनत करहिं सब पान। गिरा ग्राम्य सिय राम जस गावहें सुन्हे सुजान।
My composition will appear extremely delightful to all by its association with the glory of our Rama, even as timber of every description is transformed into sandal and becomes worthy of adoration by contact with the Malaya mountain in South India. And nobody takes into account the quality of wood in that region. The milk of even a dark cow is white and possesses a great medicinal value and is drunk by all. So do the wise chant and hear the glory of Sita and Rama even though couched in the vulgar tongue.
चौपाई मनी मानिक मुकुता छवि जैसी। अहि गिरिगज सिर सोहन तैसी। नृप किरीट तरुणी तनुपाई। लहिंग सकल शोभा अधिकाई। तैसे ही सुखबी कबित बुध कहीं। उपजहिन अनत अनत छवि लहीं। भक्ति हेतु विधि भवन बिहाई। सुमिरत सारद आवती धाई। रामचरित सर बिनु अनहवाय। सो श्रम जाई न कोटि उपाय। कबि कोबिद अस हृदयम बिचारी। गावही हरि जस कली मल्हारी। कीन्हे प्राकृत जन गुन गाना। सिर धुनि गिरा लगत पछिताना। हृदय सिंधु मति सीप समाना। स्वाति सारदा कहिम सुजाना। जौ बरशई बर बारी बिचारू। होहिं कबित मुकुतामनी चारू।
The beauty of a gem, a ruby and a pearl does not catch the eye as it should so long as they are born on the head of a serpent, the top of a mountain and the crown of an elephant respectively. The charm of them all is enhanced when they adorn the diadem of a king or the person of a young lady. Even so, the wise say, the outpourings of a good poet originate at one place, in the poet's own mind, and exercise their charm elsewhere, on the mind of the admirer. Attracted by his devotion, Saraswati, the goddess of poetry, comes with all speed from the abode of Brahma, the topmost heaven. At his very invocation, the fatigue occasioned by this long journey cannot be relieved by millions of devices unless she takes a dip in the lake of Sri Rama's exploits. Realizing this in their heart, poets and wise men chant the glory of Sri Hari alone, which wipes away the impurities of the Kali age. Finding the bard singing the glories of worldly men, the goddess of speech begins to beat her brow and repent. The wise liken the heart of a poet to the sea, his intellect to the shell containing pearls, and goddess Saraswati to the star called Swati, the modern Arcturus, the 15th lunar asterism considered as favorable to the formation of pearls. If there is a shower in the form of beautiful ideas, lovely pearls make their appearance in the form of poetic effusions.
दोहा जुगुती बेधी पुनि पोह्यें रामचरित परताग। पहिरे सज्जन बिमल उर शोभा अति अनुराग।
If those pearls are pierced with skill and strung together on the beautiful thread of Sri Rama's exploits, and if noble souls wear them in their innocent heart, grace in the form of excessive fondness is the result.
चौपाई जी जन्मे कलिकाल कराला। करतब बायस बेश मराला। चलत कुपंथ बेद मग छाड़े। कपट कलेवर कली मल भाड़े। बंचक भगत कहाई राम के। किंकर कंचन को काम के। तिन्ह मह प्रथम रेख जगमोरी। धींग धर्म ध्वज थंधक धोरी। जौ अपने अवगुण सब कहूँ। बाढ़ी कथा पार नहीं लहूँ। ताते मैं अति अलप बखाने। थोरे महुआ जानी हैं सयाने। समुझी बिबिधि बिधि बिनती मोरी। को न कथा सुनी देही खोरी। एतेहु पर करिहें जे असंका। मोहिते अधिक ते जड़ मति रंका। कभी न हो नहीं चतुर कहावो। मति अनुरूप राम गुण गावो। कह रघुपति के चरित अपारा। कह मति मोरी निरत संसारा। जेहिंग मारुद गिरी मेरु उड़ाही। कहू तूल के ही लेखे माही। समुझत अमित राम प्रभुताई। करत कथा मन अति कदराई।
Those who are born in this terrible age of Kali, who though akin to the crow in their Doings have put on the garb of a swan, who tread the evil path, abandoning the track of the Vedas, who are embodiments of falsehood and repositories of sins of the Kali age, who are impostors claiming to be devotees of Sri Rama, though slaves of mammon, anger and passion, and who are unscrupulous, hypocritical and foremost among intriguers. I occupy the first place among them. Were I to recount all my vices, their tale will assume large dimensions, and yet I shall not be able to exhaust them. Hence I have mentioned very few. A word should suffice for the wise. Entering into the spirit of my manifold prayers, none should blame me on hearing this story. Those who will raise objections even then are more stupid and deficient in intellect than myself. I am no poet, and have no pretensions to ingenuity. I sing the glories of Sri Rama according to my own lights. My intellect, which wallows in the world, is a poor match for the unlimited exploits of the Lord of Raghus. Tell me, of what account is cotton in the face of the strong wind, before which even mountains like Meru are blown away? Realizing the infinite glory of Sri Rama, my mind feels very diffident in proceeding with this story.
दोहा सारद से स्महिस विधि आगम निगम पुराण नेति नेति कही जासु गुण करहिन निरंतर गान एक.
Goddess Saraswati Sesa, the thousand-headed serpent god, the great Lord Siva, Brahma, the creator, the Agamas, Tantras, the Vedas and the Puranas unceasingly sing his virtues, saying, not that. Asterisk. This shows that the gods and scriptures mentioned above, though ever engaged in singing the virtues of Sri Rama, are able only to touch the fringe of his glory and find themselves unable to describe it in full. That is why they make only a negative assertion, na iti, not that, meaning thereby that whatever is predicated of God falls much too short of his real glory and is at best only a faint indication of it.
चौपाई सब जानत प्रभु प्रभुता सोई तत्पी कहें बिनु रहा न कोई तहा बेद अस्कारण राखा भजन प्रभाव भांति बहुभाषा एक अनि अरूप अनामा अज सच्चिदानंद परधामा व्यापक विश्वरूप भगवाना तेहिंग धरी देह चरित कृत नाना सो केवल भक्तन हित लागी परम कृपाल प्रणत अनुरागी जेहि जन पर ममता अति छोहूं जेहिं करुणा करी कीन्ह न कोहूं गई बहोर गरीब नेवाजू सरल सबल साहिब रघुराजू बुध बरनहिम हरि जसस जानी करही पुनीत सुफल निजबानी तेहिं बल में रघुपति गुण गाथा कही हूँ नाई राम पद माथा मुनिन्ह प्रथम हरि कीर्ति गाई तेहिं मग चलत सुगम मोहि भाई.
Though all know the Lord's greatness as such, yet none has refrained from describing it. The Vedas have justified it thus, they have variously sung the glory of remembering the Lord, God, who is one, desireless, formless, nameless and unborn, who is truth, consciousness and bliss, who is supreme effulgence, all-pervading and all-formed. It is he who has performed many deeds assuming a suitable form. That he has done only for the good of his devotees, for he is supremely gracious and loving to the suppliant. He is excessively fond of his devotees and treats them as his own. He has never frowned at him to whom he has once shown his favor. The restorer of what has been lost, the protector of the poor, the Lord of Raghus is a straightforward and powerful master. Knowing thus, the wise sing the glory of Sri Hari and thereby hallow and bring supreme reward to their speech. It is on this strength, the supreme efficacy of remembering the Lord and the potency of his grace, that I shall sing the virtues of the Lord of Raghus, bowing my head to the feet of Sri Rama. Sages have sung the glory of Sri Hari in the past, it will be easy for me to follow that very path.
अति अपार जे सरित बरजो नृप सेतु कराहें। चढ़ी पिपीलिक उपरम लघु बिनु श्रम पार ही जाहें।
If kings get bridges constructed over big rivers, which are too broad, even the tiniest ants cross them without exertion.
यही प्रकार बल मन ही देखाई। करिहु रघुपति कथा सुहाई। व्यास आदि कवि पुंगवनाना। जिन्ह सादर हरि सुजस पखाना। चरण कमल बंधु तिन्ह केरे। पुरवहु सकल मनोरथ मेरे। कली के कबिन्ह करु परनामा। जिन्ह बरने रघुपति गुण ग्रामा। जे प्राकृत कवि परम सयाने। भाषा जिन्ह हरि चरित बखाने। भय जे अहीं जे होई ही आगे। प्रणवौ सभे कपट सब त्यागे। होहु प्रसन्न देहु बरदानो। साधु समाज भनिति सन्मानो। जो प्रबंध बुध नहीं आदर ही। सो श्रम बादी बाल कवि करही। कीर्ति भनिति भूति भली सोई। सुरसरी सम सब कह हित होई। राम सुकीर्ति भनिति भदेसा। असमंजस असमोही अंदेसा। तुम्हारी कृपा सुलभ सो मोरे। सेनी सुहावनी टाट पटोरे।
Reassuring the mind in this way, I shall narrate the charming story of the Lord of Raghus, Vyasa and various other top-ranking poets who have reverently recounted the blessed glory of Sri Hari. I bow to the lotus feet of them all, let them fulfill all my desires. I make obeisance to the poets of the Kali age, who have sucked the multitudinous virtues of the Lord of Raghus. Even those poets of supreme wisdom who belong to the Prakrita or popular class, as opposed to the Sarhaskrata or the cultured class, who have narrated the exploits of Sri Hari in the spoken language, including those who have flourished in the past, those who are still living and those who are yet to come. I reverence them, one and all, renouncing all false appearance. Be propitious and grant this boon, that my song may be honored in the assemblage of pious souls. A composition which the wise refuse to honor is fruitless labor which only silly poets undertake. Of glory, poetry and affluence, that alone is blessed which, like the celestial river, Gariga, is conducive to the good of all. The glory of Sri Rama is charming indeed, while my speech is rough. This is something incongruous, I am afraid. By your grace, even this incongruity will turn out well. For me, embroidery of silk looks charming even on coarse cloth.
सरल कबित कीर्ति बिमल सोई आदर ही सुजान। सहज बैर बिसराई रिपु जो सुनी करहिन बखान। सो न होई बिनु बिमल मती मोही मती बल अति थोर। करहु कृपा हरि जस कहु पुनि पुनि करु निहोर। कवि कोबिद रघुबर चरित मानस मंजू मराल। बाल बिने सुनी सुरुचि लखी मोपर होहु कृपाल।
The wise admire only that poetry which is lucid and portrays a spotless character, and which even opponents hear with applause, forgetting natural animosity. Such poetry is not possible without a refined intellect, and of intellectual power I have very little. Be gracious, therefore, so that I may depict the glory of Sri Hari, I solicit again and again poets and wise men, lovely swans sporting in the Mansarovara lake of Sri Rama's exploits. Hearing my childlike prayer and recognizing my refined taste, be kindly disposed towards me.
बंधु मुनि पद कंजु रामायण जहिन निर्मयो। सखर सुकोमल मंजु दोष रहित दूषण सहित। बंधु चार्यु बेद भव बारिधि बोहित सरिस। जिन्ह ही न सपने हु खेद बरनत रघुबर बिसत जसु। बंधु विधि पद रेणु भव सागर जेहि कीन्ह जह। संत सुधा ससी धेनु प्रकटेखल बिश्वारुनी।
I bow to the lotus feet of the sage, Valmiki, who composed the Ramayana, which, though containing an account of the demon Khara, a cousin of Ravana, is yet very soft and charming, and though faultless, is yet full of references to Dusna, another cousin of the demonking Ravana. I reverence all the four Vedas, barks as it were on the ocean of mundane existence, which never dream of weariness in singing the untarnished glory of Sri Rama. the chief of Raghus. I greet the dust on the feet of Brahma, the Creator, who has evolved the ocean of worldly existence, the birthplace of nectar, the moon and the cow of plenty in the form of saints, on the one hand, and of poison and wine in the form of the wicked, on the other. F. Making obeisance to the feet of gods, the Brahmanas, wise men and the deities presiding over the 9 planets, I pray to them with joined palms. Be pleased to accomplish all my fair desires. Puni Bandhu Sarat Sursarita. Jugal Puneet Manohar Charita. Majjan Pan Paap Hareka. Kehat Sunat Ek Har Abibeka. Gur Pitu Matu Mahes Bhavani. Pranvo Deen Bandhu Din Dani. Sevak Swami Sakha Siya Pike. Hit Nirupdhi Sab Bidhi Tulsi Ke. कली बिलो की जग हित हर गिरिजा साबर मंत्र जाल जिन्ह सिरिजा अनमिल आखर अरथ न जापू प्रगट प्रभाव महेश प्रतापू सो उमेश मोही पर अनुकूला करिहिं कथा मुद मंगल मूला सुमिरी सिवा सिव पाई पसाओ बरनु रामचरित चिच्चाओ भनीति मोरी सिव कृपा बिभाती ससी समाज मिली मनहुर सुराती जे एही कथी सनेह समेता कहिहिं सुनेहिं समुझी सचेता होइहि राम चरण अनुरागी कली मल रहित सुमंगल भागी.
There is a pun on the words Sakra and Dusna Sahita in the original, which are capable of a twofold interpretation. Khara and Dusna as proper nouns denote two of Ravana's cousins whose figure in the Aranyakanda of the great epic poem of Valmiki and lead a military expedition against Sri Rama in order to avenge themselves of the insult offered to their sister, Surpankha, by Lakshmana, Sri Rama's younger brother. They are eventually killed by Sri Rama, who proves too strong for the redoubtable demon chiefs. Khara also means sharp-edged or hard and is thus contrasted with Sukomala, soft. Similarly, Dusna also means a fault, and thus the poet expresses himself to a contradiction in terms when he calls the Ramayana both Dosrahita, faultless, and Dusnashita, full of faults. The contradiction, however, is only verbal in both cases and constitutes a figure of speech known by the name Virodh or Virodhabhasa. This has an indirect reference to the churning of the ocean of milk as described in the Puranas, by the joint labors of gods and demons at the beginning of creation, which yielded beneficent objects like nectar, the moon and the cow of plenty, on the one hand, and pernicious substances like poison and wine on the other. Again, I bow to goddess Saraswati and the celestial river Gariga, both of whom are holy and perform agreeable roles. The one, Gariga, wipes away sin through immersion and draught; the other, Saraswati, dispels ignorance through the recital and hearing of her glory. I adore the great Lord Siva and his consort goddess Bhavani, Parvati, my preceptors and parents, friends of the forlorn and ever given to charity, servants, masters and friends of Sita's Lord, and true benefactors of Tulasdayasa in every way. Seeing the prevalence of the Kali Agehara and Girija, Siva and Parvati evolved a string of spells in the tongue of savages, incoherent syllables which yield no interpretation and require no repetition, but whose efficacy is patent, revealing Siva's glory. That Lord of Lima, Parvati, favorable as he is to me, shall make this story of mine a source of blessings and joy. Thus invoking Lord Siva and his consort, Siva, Parvati, and obtaining their favor, I relate the exploits of Sri Rama with a heart full of ardor. By Siva's grace my composition will shed its luster even as a night shines in conjunction with the moon and the stars. Those who will fondly and intelligently recite or hear this story with attention will develop devotion to the feet of Sri Rama and, purged of the Impurities of Kali will obtain choice blessings.
सपने हूँ साचे हूँ मोही पर जौ हर गौरी पसाओ तो फुर हो जो कहिऊ सब भाषा भनिति प्रभाव
If Hara and Gauri, Lord Shiva and Parvati, are really propitious to me, even in dream, let all that I have said in glorification of this poetry of mine, written in a popular dialect, come out true.
बंधु अवधपुरी अति पावनी सरजू सरी कली कलुष नसावनी प्रणवौ पुरनर नारी बहोरी ममता जिन्ह पर प्रभु ही न थोरी सी निंदक अग ओघ नसाए लोक बिसोक बनाई बसाए बंधु कौसल्या दिसी प्राची कीर्ति जासु सकल जगमाची प्रगटेउ जह रघुपति ससी चारु विश्व सुखद खल कमल तुसारु दशरथ राव सहित सब रानी सुकृत सुमंगल मूर्ति मानी करु प्रणाम करम मन बानी करहु कृपा सुतसेवक जानी जिन्हि बिरची बड़ भयउ विधाता महिमा अवधि राम पितु माता
I reverence the exceedingly holy city of Ayodhya, Sri Rama's birthplace, and the river Sarayu, flowing beside it, which wipes out the sins of the Kali age. Again, I bow to the men and women of the city, who enjoy the affection of the Lord in no small degree, even though they were damned as a result of the heap of sins incurred by the calumniators of Sita, who were instrumental in bringing about her lifelong exile. They were lodged in a heavenly abode, having been divested of sorrow. I greet Kausalya, the eldest queen of King Dashratha, whose glory stands diffused throughout the world. She is the eastern horizon whence arose the lovely moon in the shape of the Lord of Raghus, who affords delight to the entire universe and is blighting as frost to lotuses in the form of the wicked. Recognizing King Dashratha together with all his consorts as incarnations of merit and fair blessings, I make obeisance to them in thought, word and deed. Knowing me as a servant of your son, be gracious to me. The father and mothers of Sri Rama are the very perfection of glory, by creating whom even Brahma, the creator, has exalted himself.
बंधु अवध भुआल सत्य प्रेम जेहि रामपद बिछुरत दीनदयाल प्रिय तनुत्रिन इव परिहरेउ
I adore the king of Ayodhya, who cherished such true love for the feet of Sri Rama, that he gave up his dear life as a mere straw the moment the Lord, who is compassionate to the poor, parted from him.
प्रणवउ परिजन सहित बिदे हूँ जाहि रामपद गूढ़ सने हूँ जोग भोग मह राखे उगोई राम बिलोकत प्रगटेउ सोई प्रणवउ प्रथम भरत के चरना जासु निम्रत जाई न बरना राम चरण पंकज मन जासु लुबुध मधुप इव तजई न पासु बंधु लक्ष्मण पद जल जाता सीतल सुभग भगत सुखदाता रघुपति कीर्ति बिमल पताका दंड समान भयउ जस जाका शेष सहस्त्रसीस जग कारण जो अवतरेउ भूमि भय टारन सदा सो सानुकूल रहमों पर कृपा सिंधु सौमित्री गुनाकर रिपुसूदन पद कमल नमामि सूर सुशील भरत अनुगामी महावीर बिनवो हनुमाना राम जासु जस आप बखाना
I make obeisance to King Janaka, along with his family, who bore secret affection for the feet of Sri Rama, even though he had veiled it under the cloak of asceticism and luxury. It broke out the moment he saw Sri Rama. Of Sri Rama's brothers, I bow, first of all, to the feet of Bharatha, whose self-discipline and religious austerity beggar description and whose mind thirsts for the lotus feet of Sri Rama like a bee and never leaves their side. I reverence the lotus feet of Lakshmana, cool and charming and a source of delight to the devotee, whose renown served as a staff for the spotless flag of Sri Rama's glory. He is no other than the thousand-headed serpent god, Sesa, the cause, support, of the universe, who came down to dispel the fear of the earth. May that son of Sumitra, an ocean of benevolence and a mine of virtues, be ever propitious to me. I adore the lotus feet of Satrughn, lit, the slayer of his foes, who is valiant yet amiable in disposition, and a constant companion of Bharata. I supplicate Hanuman, the great hero, whose glory has been extolled by Sri Rama himself.
प्रणवौ पवन कुमार खल बन पावक ज्ञानधन जासु हृदय आगार बसें राम सर चापथर.
I greet Hanuman, the son of the wind god, an embodiment of wisdom, who is fire. As it were for the forest of the wicked, and in the abode of whose heart resides Sri Rama, equipped with a bow and arrows.
प्रणवौ पवन कुमार खल बन पावक ज्ञानधन जासु हृदय आगार बसहि राम सर चापधर. कपिपति रीछ निसाचर राजा अंगदादी जे की समाजा. बंधु सब के चरण सुहाए अधम शरीर राम जिन्ह पाए. रघुपति चरण उपासक जेते खग मृगसुर नर असुर समेते. बंधु पद सरोज सब केरे जे बिनु काम राम के चेरे. सुख सनकादि भगत मुनि नारद जे मुनिबर विज्ञान बिसारद. प्रणवो सभे धरनी धरी सीसा करहु कृपा जन जानी मुनीसा. जनक सुता जग जननी जानकी अतिशय प्रिय करुणा निधान की. ताके जुग पद कमल मनावो जासु कृपा निर्मल मति पावो. पुनि मन बचन कर्म रघुनायक चरण कमल बंधु सब लायक. राजवन्यन धरे धनु सायक भगत बिप्ति भंजन सुखदायक.
The lord of monkeys, Sugriva, the chief of bears, Jambavan, the king of demons, Vibhisna, and the host of monkeys beginning with Arigda, I reverence the charming feet of all who attained Sri Rama even though born in the lowest species. As many worshippers there are of the feet of Raghupati, the lord of Raghus, including birds, beasts, gods, human beings and demons, I adore the lotus feet of them all, who are disinterested servants of Sri Rama. Sukha, Sanka and others, viz., Sanandana, Sanatana, and Sanatkumara, sage Narda and all other eminent sages who are devotees of God and proficient in the spiritual lore, I make obeisance to all, placing my head on the ground. Be gracious to me, O lords of ascetics, knowing me as your servant. Janki, daughter of Janka and mother of the universe and the most beloved consort of Sri Rama, the fountain of mercy, I seek to propitiate the pair of her lotus feet, so that by her grace I may be blessed with a refined intellect. Again, I adore, in thought, word, and deed, the lotus feet of the alworthy lord of Raghus, who has lotus-like eyes, and wields a bow and arrows, and who relieves the distress of his devotees and affords delight to them.
गिरा अरत जल बीची सम कहियत भिन्न न भिन्न. बधु सीता राम पद जिन्हि परम प्रिय खिन्न. बंधु नाम राम रघुवर को हेतु कृसानु भानु हिमकर को. विधि हरि हरमय बेद प्राण सो. अगुण अनुपम गुण निधान सो. महामंत्र जोई जपत महेसु. कासी मुकुति हेतु उपदेसु. महिमा जासु जान गनराव. प्रथम पूज्यत नाम प्रभाव. जान आदिक्पी नाम प्रतापु. भयो सुध करी उल्टा जापु. सहस नाम सम सुनी सिव बानी. जपी जेई पिय संग भवानी. हर्षे हेतु हेरी हर ही को. कि भूषण तिय भूषण ती को. नाम प्रभाव जान सिवनी को. कालकूट फलु दीन अमी को. I greet the name, Rama, of the chief of Raghus, which is composed of. This distinguishes the name from the two other names bearing the same sound but denoting two other personalities, viz., Parsurma and Balram, the elder brother of Sri Krishna. Seed letters representing the fire god, the sun god and the moon god, viz., Ra, A and Ma respectively. It is the same as Brahma, the creative aspect of God, Vishnu, his preservative aspect, and Siva, his disintegrating aspect, and the vital breath of the Vedas. It is attributeless, fearless and a mine of virtues. It is the great spell which Lord Maheswar mutters and which, when imparted by him at Kashi, the modern Varanasi, leads to emancipation. Its glory is known to Lord Ganesha, who is worshipped before all others. As a glary of the Namet, the oldest poet, Valmiki, is acquainted with the glory of the name, inasmuch as he attained to purity by repeating it in the reverse order. Hearing the verdict of Lord Shiva that the name is as good as 1,000 other names of God, Goddess Bhavani, Parvati, dined with her consort after uttering it only once. Noticing such partiality of her heart for the name, Hara, Lord Shiva, made that lady, who was the ornament of her sex, the ornament of his own person, i.e., made her a part of his own being by assigning to her the left half of his body. Shiva knows full well the power of the name, due to which deadly poison served the purpose of nectar to him. Barsha Ritu Raghupti Bhakti Tulsi Sali Sudas Ram Naam Bar Baran Jug Savan Bhadav Mas.
Devotion to the Lord of Raghus is, as it were, the rainy season and the noble. Devotees, says Tulasdasa, represent the paddy crop, while the two charming syllables of the name Rama stand for the 2 months of Shravana and Bhadrapada, corresponding roughly to July and August.
Aakhar madhur manohar do, baran bilochan jan jiye jo, sumirat sulabh sukhad sab kahu, lok lahu parlok nibahu, कहत सुनत सुमिरत सुठी नीके, राम लखन सम प्रिय तुलसी के, बरनत बरन प्रीति बिलगाती, ब्रह्मा जीव सम सहज संघाती, नर नारायण सरिस सुभ्राता, जग पालक बिसेशी जंत्राता, भक्ति सुतिय कल करन विभूषण, जग हित हेतु बिमल बिधु पूषण, स्वाद तोष सम सुक्ति सुधा के, कमठ शेष सम धर बसुधा के, जन मन मंजू कंज मधुकर से, जीह जसोमती हरि हलधर से.
Both the letter sounds are sweet and attractive, they are the two eyes, as it were, of the alphabet and the very life of the devotee. Easy to remember and delightful to one. And all, they bring gain here and provide sustenance hereafter. They are most delightful to utter, hear and remember and are dear as Rama and Lakshmana to Tulasdasa. When treated separately, the two letters lose their harmony, i.e., are differently pronounced, bear diverse meaning in the form of seed letters and as such yield different results. Whereas they are naturally allied even as Brahma, the cosmic spirit, and Jiva, the individual soul, good brothers like the divine sages Nara and Narayana, they are sustainers of the universe and redeemers of the devotee in particular. They are beautiful ornaments for the ears of the fair damsel in the form of bhakti, devotion, and stand as the spotless sun and moon for the good of the world. They are like the taste and the gratifying quality of nectar in the form of emancipation, and are supporters of the globe. Like the divine tortoise asterisk and the serpent god Sesa. Again, they are like bees for the beautiful lotus in the shape of the devotee's mind and are the very like of Hari, Sri Krishna, and Haladra, Balram, who wielded a plough as a weapon, for Yasoda, their foster mother, the wife of Nanda, in the shape of the tongue.
Eko Chhatru eko Mukutmani sab baranni par jo, Tulsi Raghubar naam ke baran birajat do. Lo! The two letters, T and R, forming part of the name of Raghuvara, the chief of the Raghu, crown all the letters of the alphabet, the one spreading like an umbrella and the other resting as a crest jewel, O Tulsidasa. Samujhat Saris Naam Arunami. Preeti Paraspar Prabhu Anugami. Naam Roop Dui E Supadhi. Akat Anadi Susamujhi Sadhi. Ko bad chhot कहत अपराधु. सुनी गुण भेद समुझहि साधु. देखेहिं रूप नाम आधीना। रूप ज्ञान नहीं नाम बिहीना। रूप विशेष नाम बिनु जाने। करतल गत न परहिं पहचाने। सुमेरिय नाम रूप बिनु देखें। आवत हृदयम सने बिशेषे। नाम रूप गति अकत कहानी। समुझत सुखद न पड़ती बखानी। अगुन सगुन बिच नाम सुसाखी। उभय प्रबोधक चतुर दुभाषी।
The name and the object named, though similar in significance, are allied as master and servant one to the other. That is to say, even though there is complete identity between God and His name, the former closely follows the latter even as a servant follows his master. The Lord appears in person at the very mention of His name. Name and form are the two attributes of God, both of them are ineffable and beginningless and can be rightly understood only by means of good intelligence. It is presumptuous on one's part to declare as to which is superior or inferior. Hearing the distinctive merits of both, pious souls will judge for themselves. Forms are found to be subordinate to the name. Without the name you cannot come to the knowledge of a form. Typical forms cannot be identified, even if they be in your hand, without knowing their name. And if the name is remembered even without seeing the form, the latter flashes on the mind with a special liking for it. The mystery of name and form is a tale which cannot be told, though delightful to comprehend, it cannot be described in words. Between the unqualified absolute and qualified divinity, the name is a good intermediary. It is a clever interpreter revealing the truth of both.
राम नाम मणिदीप धरु जी दहरी द्वार। तुलसी भीतर बाहर हूँ जो चाहसी उजियार।
Instill the luminous gem in the shape of the divine name Rama on the threshold of the tongue at the doorway of your mouth, if you will have light both inside and outside. O Tulsidasa!
नाम जीहर जपी जाघी जोगी। बिरती बिरंची प्रपंच बियोगी। ब्रह्म सुखी अनुभवही अनूपा। अकत अनामय नाम न रूपा। जाना चहे गूढ़ गति जेऊ। नाम जीहर जपी जानही तेऊ। साधक नाम जपेन लय लाए। होहिं सिद्ध अनिमादिक पाए। जपें नामो जन आरद भारी। मिठही कुसंकट होहिं सुखारी। राम भगत जग चारी प्रकारा। सुकृति चार्यो अनढ़ उदारा। चहु चतुर कहु नाम अधारा। ज्ञानी प्रभु ही विशेषी प्यारा। चहु जोग चहु श्रुति ना प्रभाव। कली विशेषी नहीं आन उपाऊ।
Yogis, mystics, who are full of dispassion and are wholly detached from God's creation keep awake, in the daylight of wisdom, muttering the name with their tongue, and enjoy the felicity of Brahma, the Absolute, which is incomparable, unspeakable, unmixed with sorrow and devoid of name and form. Even those seekers of truth, who aspire to know the mysterious ways of providence are able to comprehend them by muttering the name. Strivers, hankering after worldly achievements, repeat the name. Absorbed in contemplation, and become accomplished, acquiring superhuman powers, such as that of becoming infinitely small in size * if devotees in distress mutter the name. Their worst calamities of the gravest type disappear and they become happy. In this world, there are 4 kinds of devotees of Sri Rama, all the 4 of them are virtuous, sinless, and noble. All the 4, clever as they are, rely upon the name. Of these the enlightened devotee is specially dear to the Lord. The glory of the name is supreme in all the 4 yugas and all the 4 Vedas, particularly in the Kali age, in which there is no other means of salvation.
सकल कामनाहीन जे राम भक्ति रसलीन। नाम सुप्रेम पीयूष हद तिन्हु किए मन मीन।
Even those who are free from all desires and absorbed in the joy of devotion to Sri Rama have thrown their heart as fish into the nectarine lake of supreme affection for the name.